Is 49ers rookie kicker Jake Moody starting to pull away from the competition? The San Francisco 49ers made a bit of a controversial pick by selecting the Michigan product in the third round, causing quite a stir amongst the fan base. Obviously, the 49ers needed a starting kicker, and prior to the draft, they had traded for Zane Gonzalez from the Carolina Panthers. So, as of right now in OTAs, there's a bit of a kicking competition. During the first week of immediate availability, it was reported by Matt Mayoko that both kickers missed long field goals and it had made everything else in between. So it felt like they were even at that particular stage. Matt Mayoko reported that Jake Moody was perfect on the day and Zane Gonzalez did miss a long field goal. By the sounds of it, it does appear that Jake Moody is starting to pull away from the competition, but take a listen to Brian Schneider right here as he discusses the conviction in which he had for the 49ers selecting Jake Moody in the third round.
When I worked him out, there was no question where I thought about it. And it was, I wish I could have that type of workout every time you go because it just kind of naturally happened. In his pro workout, he kicked off sticks. In other words, where there's a stick there and he just kicks the ball. And, all kickers would like to do it that way. And I think he was 12 for 13 and he missed like a 58-yarder. So that's exactly what kind of talent he is. So I always try to get him a holder and a snapper. And some guys can't find a snapper. It just doesn't work out. But I'll take any snapper. I don't care. I want to see the operation of it all. And I want to see him under – I think someone asked that question earlier. What is he like under stress? How does he respond? You can take all the information from all the coaches and you can try to see the game that he missed 3 in 20, how to respond to that. He had great competition there that he was fighting with. So I still can't figure out, they'd go every 3 points. So he was going in and out. So again, you try to look on how he responded to adversity there. But the workout was perfect for me. It was unbelievable. So he had 2 snappers that were backup long snappers on Michigan's team that were not very good. And he had his holder. So right off the bat, these balls are coming everywhere. And he was doing great. The times were good, everything's good. And so as it got going and the snappers were rotating, the balls were just atrocious coming back. And I loved it because I was looking at him, how he responded to everything. And you could tell he was getting frustrated because then I'd move the snappers and I'd have him kick off sticks and his timing was off. So it was a really frustrating workout from his point of view. I absolutely loved it because at the very end, we backed up to a 55-yarder, bad snap, and so he missed it. And he thought that was the last kick. And again, I'm just looking at him, and he's still stone-faced, really cool disposition. So I go, okay, we have a last-second field goal. I'm going to count. You have 12 seconds. I'm going to count it down. This is against Ohio State to win it. So they're on the sidelines. They all run out. The worst snap of the day. It bounced twice, way inside. The holder barely got it down. And Moody, just like I've seen on tape, so consistent with his approach and his finish and trust, smoked it. So I was like, that is a great way to finish it. And then his last 2 kickoffs, so we did that. I did 6 kickoffs after that. And again, he was frustrated like anyone would be in a job interview where some things are out of his control. So the last 2 kicks, I said, okay, we're going to kick left. I want it outside the numbers as close as you can to the goal line with the best hang time. The first one, he put a yard outside the numbers right on the goal line, 4.38 hang time, which is phenomenal. And then his second one was 2 yards outside the hash right on the goal line with 4.38 hang time. So right there, all those questions you have is how does a guy respond to adversity? It just naturally happened at the workout, and I was the only one there. So I was fired up. If a lot of people would have saw that, I think they would have saw what I saw, and I trusted what I saw. So that's really what, for me, out of everything, that was a final step where I was like, this guy's the guy.
Day 2, third round of the draft, you guys have 99-101. Were you concerned at all that if you guys waited until 101 that he'd be gone?
Yeah, that's what they asked me my opinion, and I tell John and Kyle that, and then I let them handle it. To me, that's my job, is evaluating who do I think is where I like guys, and then that's what they do.
Do you put a round grade on him?
After that, I told him I don't care where you take him. This is the guy. I felt that strongly about him. And so, again, that's not my job to figure out where we should draft him. I just know I really like the talent. I really love the kid. I love everything about him. So to me, it was like, I think this is the best, and they got to figure that out, I think.
Now that you've had time to kind of process the pick and you're seeing what Jake Moody is doing in OTAs, how do you feel about it now? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.